everyone, and welcome to a new video. This video is going to be my very first library book haul. Last weekend I went to the library for the very first time here. I was not planning on going to the library. I found this secondhand bookstore on Google and I put the address in GPS and I went to go there with my husband, and when we got there we found out that that was actually just a secondhand bookstore for textbooks, and the guy there told me that unfortunately a lot of the secondhand bookstores in Florida have gone out of business, at least in this area. He said most people just use the library for fiction books, and even though I do like to own a lot of the books that I read, I was excited to go check the library out. I was super impressed with the library here. It was so big, and from what I heard, it's not even the biggest in this area, and it had a huge selection of books, and you can check out 50 books or 49 books, and they had a huge selection of graphic novels, even though the person at the library who pointed me towards the graphic novel section apologized for not having a huge selection of graphic novels. To me, it had a huge selection, and the fact that it was all free just gave me so much happiness. In total, I checked out 5 books from the library, so I'm going to show them to you guys. Most of these are based on just recommendations that I've heard over on BookTube, and I'm really excited to get to read all of them. The first book that I checked out from the library is The Handmaids Tale by Margaret Atwood. Margaret Atwood is a Canadian author, and this, from what I know, is a dystopian book. I don't know much about it. This will also be my first Margaret Atwood novel. I mentioned this in another video. I never actually heard of Margaret Atwood before I had my YouTube channel. This book is the one I've heard mentioned most, so I'm really curious to check it out. The second book that I checked out from the library is a book that I heard recommended by 2 booktubers that I really like. First time I've heard this book mentioned was by Vika from One Book One Review. Then very recently I heard Hannah from Craving Books talk about it. This one is The Gargoyle by Andrew Davidson. I have no idea what this book is about. I'm really curious to check it out. I really love the cover. Then the next book I picked up is a book that, again, I've heard mentioned a couple of times on BookTube, most recently again by Hannah from Craving Books, and that is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. I haven't read anything by her, not her poetry, not any of the things she's written, and I'm really excited to read this. This, I believe, is an autobiographical novel about Maya Angelou's childhood and the abuse that she lived through as a child and as a teenager. The fourth book that I checked out is a book that I will be buddy reading / read-alonging in July. Initially it was a buddy read, but then Hannah from Craving Books and Michael from Literary Exploration created a Goodreads group that's called Notes from the Underground, and this would be the first monthly read of that group, and that is Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. I'm so excited for this. The fifth book that I checked out from the library, I'm so excited for this, is a graphic novel that I've heard mentioned way too many times, and I am super excited to read Saga. In Romania it's really difficult to get graphic novels, so now that I'm here and it's so easy to get them, I am going through this graphic novel obsession stage, and Saga has just been in the back of my mind. This was it for this video. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books, what you felt about them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you back with another video soon. Have a great day. Bye.